Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Indra. My student number is 16007. Today I have an assignment from my lecturer, Mrs. Shelia. This is an innovative teaching course, so I have to make teaching English using song and teaching English using games. Okay, let's start. The first is teaching English using song. So I choose song "Heal the World" by Michael Jackson. It's pretty old, but it's old-fashioned, but it's very good song, very great song. And age level is teenagers or adult. Time is 34 to 40 minutes. So I calculated the time from the preparation until the discussion about the text or the song. Okay. This is the what is it? The lyric of the song "Heal the World" by Michael Jackson. Yeah. Uh, Remember, you have to sing together with your students. Maybe what 2 until 3 times you sing together. You have to singing very passionately, enthusiastic. So it will make your student feel what is it? Feel enjoy, feel relax in your class. Okay. After you sing with them 2 until 3 times, yeah, they have to fill in the missing word. So there is a blah 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 in your heart, and I blah 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 that is love. So I have to fill it. Fill it. Yeah, right? Do you get it? Yeah, I think it's very easy, right? You just to erase or delete a few words, and then they have to write it down the correct words. This is very good uh, to test their vocabulary and also their spelling, and also they have to write correctly. Okay, remember, you have to correct the word. They have to write it down correctly. Okay, and then the second assignment is teaching English using games or word. So the game is word jumble race. Each level is teenager or adult. Time is 30 minutes. Yeah, how to play? Number one is prepare a few sentences to write it in a paper board. So you have to prepare one, and not just one, 3 or 5 sentences, and then you write it on in a piece of paper. It's okay. And then number two is cut the sentence into word and put it into different envelopes. So you have 3 or 5 sentences. So you have to number it. 4 sentences you cut it, and then you put it into envelope. Sentence number 2 you cut it and then put it into envelope. So you have 3 or 5 sentences in a 3 or 5 different envelopes. So the envelope must be different. Okay, and then each participant or each team must arrange the word correctly in order to become the correct sentence. Yeah, they have to uh, they have to arrange the word that you give it to them. uh, for example, you give it to the each group have the same words. Okay, no, have the same sentence, have the same envelope. There are 3 or 5 envelopes, and then you ask them to arrange it, and then after, and then you give it time, maybe 1 minute to 3 minutes. It depends on the sentence that you provided before, and when and then you ask them to come forward to attach it into a whiteboard. Okay, but remember, one student only bring one sentences. They come forward, they bring the sentences, they attach it to the whiteboard. Okay, but they have to shuffle. They have to shuffle. Okay, and the student who came forward, it must be different. It's not allowed one student they uh, come forward and they attach it into the whiteboard over and over again, so they have to give a chance to their friends. Okay, and then the winning team are those, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to setting the time. Okay, you can set the time 3 minutes or 1 until 3 minutes, or if you don't want to use the time, you can use song. Okay, okay, if the song stop, so the game also stop. Okay, and then everybody have to sit down and you have to check their check their works that they have already attached in the whiteboard. Okay, and number four, the winning team are those who can arrange words correctly and quickly. So it is, I think this is a grill, right? They have to uh, if they can arrange the word correctly, and then they very fast and arrange the word and very quick, and there's the winner. Okay, and number five is, after the game you can discuss the vocab and grammar use. So uh, those sentences that you uh, provided, and then you use it as a games in a jumble jumble words. You can discuss it with the students, maybe the grammar and also the vocab, the meaning, and so on. And this is the example of the sentences. Yeah, they study hard last night. You can night last so hard study day. So you cut it. Yeah, cut it. Its words, and then you put it in envelope. Remember, different envelope for each sentences. Yeah, I think that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.